Finance Minister going to do to spur growth heading into the new financial year? There are 5 key talking points that we've identified at the start. The first is the spending on capital expenditure. 11.1 lakh crore rupees was the original target for FY25. What actually might come through is something closer to the 10 lakh crore mark. So think about it. Even if the target for the next financial year, that is FY26, is raised to 11.5 lakh crore rupees or even 12 lakh crore rupees, it's an increase of 15 to 20% on what is actually been spent in the current financial year, and that would be a big boost. The second aspect, and this is widely spoken about before the budget, is consumption. And this is something that a lot of people are watching very closely, particularly the companies that have been operating in this space that have been speaking about a slowdown in urban consumption. What can be done to bolster spending? The first thing you would look at is a cutting of income tax in some form or the other. Is that going to be in the way of more deductions? Or can there be a review of the slabs, which have not changed very dramatically? Because you look at it, compared with the old tax regime and the new tax regime, you have the highest tax slab, which has actually gone up from 10 lakh to 15 lakh. Above 15 lakh in the new tax regime, you pay 30%. If that is increased or if the slabs are widened, you will have more money in the hand of the individual investor, spender, and taxpayer. The third aspect that we will focus on, in fact, is going to be on manufacturing. In September last year, the Indian government completed 10 years of the flagship Make in India program. A lot has been done and a lot is yet to come. What will the measures be on PLI schemes? That is something of a thrust in the budgets that you've seen in the past, but what more in a targeted manner can be done in the current budget? This is something that you should focus on. The fourth aspect is going to be agriculture, because you've heard signs of distress in the microfinance space, in the agri space. A few banks have been reporting higher slippages and more non-performing assets. Is there something of a relief that the finance minister will announce for these individuals? That's certainly a question that will be answered soon enough. And finally, we're speaking at a time when there is a race between the United States currently and China on artificial intelligence. You heard about DeepSeek. We spoke about it extensively. The markets took stock of it. The question is, will there be something in the budget that talks about bolstering artificial intelligence in some form or the other? That's the fifth point.